Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk Ella. Now, if you are new on our podcast, we don't just watch, we listen, we learn, and we grow. Now, we're starting another beautiful series where we bring in content creators from different niches, lifestyle, or whatever to come and tell to us about the business of content creation. So, if you are new to content creating or you're an aspiring content creator, this series is for you. Now, introducing our guest for today, we have a very beautiful and passionate content creator. The first time I met her, I fell in love with her voiceovers, and after then, I became a fan. So we have Tamilore Adelie.
Thank you. I'm blushing.
I just knew.
Oh my gosh, easily.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm good.
All right. So before we move to the questions, I know there are people that probably know you, people that don't know you. So let's do a quick introduction to them.
Hi guys, my name is Tamilore. As she said, I am a lifestyle content creator. I mostly do vlog. I like to talk about my life. I like to romanticize the little things. I recently quit my job, which I think might be the inspiration for this podcast. And I just have a lot of things going on in my life, and I'm also in my 20s. I'm actually 21. So happy to be here, and I can't wait for the podcast.
Thank you very, very much. Let's move on to today's question.
Okay.
So, how did you get into the business of content creation?
Okay, so before the business of content creation, I got into content creation. So I think I am a primarily artistic person in terms of expression. When I was younger, I would either be drawing, writing poems, painting. Whenever I was going through anything, I had to express. And if I couldn't express, I would be depressed. It was one or this. So that was kind of how I stumbled into creating content. I actually wanted to create content for the longest.
Okay.
That was last year. But my sister would be like, I don't believe in you anymore. You say you want to create content every year. You don't create it, so I have given up on you. So that was when I was like, you know what? Let me just start creating content. And then I started creating content. At first, I was just doing vlogs, and I was so shy. Now that I look back, I was
I genuinely like her vlogs. It was that deluded part. I just like, who is this girl?
shy. Yeah, so I actually started in like the December of 2023. But I barely posted like 4 times. I just posted like, okay, I'm gonna post it. But randomly, I get bored very easily. I get bored very easily. So randomly in January, I was just watching my vlogs. I was like, okay, one vlog randomly did 20k views, and that was when I knew that and it was barely a month of posting, one vlog did 20. So I was like, do you get? And then so I was like, let me spice this up a little bit. Because everybody that knows me on a personal level, they say I'm always a soft girly, I'm such a so it felt so bad, everybody calling you a soft girl, like your life is not soft. Like,
yeah, I get that.
I'm a soft girly, but I was schooling in uni, by the way. I was entering keke, I was doing the least soft girly things, and I was just bored of waking up every morning and people say the most obvious thing, hey guys, welcome to another. I was tired. I was even buying skincare that time. I was using like Dr. Rachel, which is no shit to anybody. But at the time, that was what I could afford. I was just like, so I just got bored, and I was just like, welcome to the life of a millionaire.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think that's those are the genuine contents that made me love.
And everybody, I honestly wasn't planning to do it as a viral content, but everybody just took it up. They were like, with this year, everybody was like, you guys, like,
calm down.
But some people got it, some people didn't get it.
Yes,
and then it just took off. And the funny thing is, I only posted 3 developed content, but it took off so much that people thought, cracks, a lot of blogs. It blew up so much that people literally thought I did it a lot. I promise I only did 3. Even me, I'm
I was like, I actually thought that was
people still call me, hi, my billionaire friend. So if it's about branding, that branding stuck to me. People loved it, and I think I just and also, I think it also was on par with the time when Nara Smith was getting popular. So the old soft girly, hey guys, welcome to the Indie Life. And it was where I would say it. Welcome to the Indie Life with Jigga.
I just love your voice.
Right? So that was how it went. And I wasn't consistent actually. I would now post randomly, I'll post randomly. Until when I was done with school. When I was not done with school, and I started to take content a little bit more seriously. And also during my delivery era too, I got a brand deal, and I think the person that gave me the brand deal was a fan, because I got like 500k with 5k followers. Do you get? And I barely did the most. So that's when I knew that, okay, even if I don't take this seriously, I must still continue, because of that small. If I didn't get that first check, probably wouldn't
Yeah.
post in college. So thank you to my OG believers and supporters that first, supported my business. So yeah, how I got into the business of content creation, which your question is that I just kept posting and I just kept saying, how can I make this better? Like, how can I? But I just want to tell you, if you're in the lifestyle space, like if you show your lifestyle, you are just likely going to do well, because lifestyle is such a sponsorable niche. Like, you just show your life. You are basically showing the microwave you use, the gas you use, the food you buy. Everything you do is such an advert. Like everything. I think that's why, because when I started to get, I've worked with both Chivita, Nivea, I've worked with a handful of companies, and I've never sent a pitch before.
Wow.
I've never sent a pitch
I
before.
never thought of it that
So
way.
yeah, like, so as a lifestyle creator, your brand is your portfolio, it's your advert space, it's your website. Just do good videos. Just dedicate. Don't try to be like boring people that are just trying to be boring. Honestly, be yourself at least for the first year. Then you can, because if you start faking it from the beginning, you won't get that audience. You will get tired. You won't get that audience pull. You are trying to be like other people. That's why sometimes it's best to do it when you're in school or when you don't have too much. You don't use phone too much. There's not a lot of people to influence your content. You are not feeling. I was actually like, I was shameless. Like, for me to show that my hostel, when I look back, I'm like, oh my god. But it's time. That was my reality. I wasn't feeling bothered about anybody. So even if it went viral all over the globe, I didn't. Now I'll feel a little bit more conscious. But then just did it because I didn't feel any type of way.
So you need to be shameless to the content.
You need to be shameless, and you need to just accept that your life is your life. In fact, the more unhinged you are, and you're like, you know what, I don't give a f about how, like, take me as I am. The more take me as I am as you are, the more you will grow. Like, people just asking, how are you growing? Because I lost my account. IG tried to chase me away.
Do you know how many times I followed you? Like, recently I had to follow you again. I'm like, wait a minute, when did this happen? When did this happen?
Instagram keeps trying to chase me away. So I got into a bad deal. After and that's what I want to say, good things will not stress you. But after I got my first good deal, actually my sister, she put me on this brand. I'm not going to say their name. But she was like, oh my god, I just feel like you should extend your portfolio, you should, do better. So I go on this brand, 10% of my original deal.
I forget.
50k. But then I was still at like 2k. In fact, my first brand was when I was 2k followers.
Really?
Yeah. So the second one, I was doing like 3k, and this person was offering 50k, and I was willing to do it because I'm that thing. Listen to yourself. Don't just listen to people. Exactly. If you don't want to do something, don't do it, because if it falls on you, it will fall on you. Everybody will just tell you sorry. That's the one thing I learned. Oh my god. So I did the deal, and next thing you know, the video went viral. And normally you should be happy, but for me it was not in the way I expected it to be, because it was like a survey platform. The video went viral and people were calling me a scam. Whereas survey platforms, if they have survey, if they don't have, they don't have. Now bringing 300k views from Instagram alone to the platform, I converted like 4,000 new people for them from that one video.
Wow.
And I got so many comments on Facebook, IG, everybody was like, I just downloaded this platform. Where did you promise me? And I was like,
this is usually my problem. I'm not even going to lie.
I was like, what have I done? And
Nigerians will tell you overpromised and you did this, you did that.
Oh my god.
The blame game is crazy.
Oh my god. So I told the brand, I was like, please mitigate this thing, like but nothing. And next thing you know, I just took down my content. They restricted me. I wasn't able to reach new people. Oh god, I can't even. 300k on IG for someone that just started 3,000 followers. At that time it was, and it's now negative 300k people. Like, I don't know how to put it. So just such a messy thing. And so, but me, as a creative person that loves to express, I felt like it was so unfair to be restricted for over 180 days or 60 days. What's the whole point of posting when they say they're not going to show me to new people? So I was motivated to open a new account. I got issued in September. I opened a new account in November. Between November and December, I grew the account to 10k followers. The day I celebrated 10k, they disabled my account. I don't know.
What did you do to IG?
It might even be maybe somebody, maybe out there, I guess.
Bad character.
Because I did a whole, like, somebody even bought me a cake. I was like, oh my god, celebration 10k. I did bought the whole champagne and cake, got a dress, cut the cake, posted it, and that night,
after celebration,
I've never finished the cake. I got disabled and I cried like mad. I don't know remember I cried though because I feel like I genuinely love Instagram. That's the funny thing. I had YouTube. I just post by the side of YouTube. I also cross post on TikTok. I like you guys so, but how you know you love something is that IG. When I lost it, I was shaking. I was shaking. I didn't feel like posting.
Has this happened to your TikTok before?
TikTok is so chill. Like all the content IG stressed me for, they are still there on TikTok. Like nothing. But yeah, you know.
It is content creation will stress you and you love it. You love stress.
Relationship for me. Sometimes I genuinely just sit down and scroll social media, especially when I'm taking a mental break and I'm like, I need to come back. These people are not doing what I want. They're not doing it the way
trust me,
I want to do it.
Like that.
Yeah, like sometimes you watch vlogs and no shame, but like sometimes I watch vlogs and I'm like, this person is doing too much. Like, why can't you just embody what you're trying to do?
There are things that that's why though I like your content because you see it shows a natural but soft girl life.
Do you get
like I can be in my house and look all scattered, but at the same time I'm not. You know that okay, this is just me, my natural state. Outside the states, come on now, I be out babe. So I just like your way of doing content, and I just said, you know what, I have to bring this baby girl.
Yeah, you just have to. Honestly, there's nobody that can be like you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is my own chance to go because I actually took a break from content. Like I do not find myself with this old content. And I said, you know what? And one thing is, I feel like one thing I'm very good at is talking. I talk a lot, and I wanted to like bring it, like use that as my strong suit. But these people don't bring my talking videos out.
Okay, so I think I also don't have any expectations.
Oh yeah.
Like I think I was kind of lucky, as I said. I was like, it's very good. I started content in school. Before I knew you could make money. Before I knew you could grow. So when people would follow me, I'm like, did they mistakenly press follow? I had such low expectations that I was free to fool around, and I never felt. In fact, when I started to grow, I even felt less happy at some point because when you don't. So, see, every situation you are in is where you are meant to be.
Sure.
If you had 1 million followers, you probably don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
If you had the kind of engagement you wanted, you probably don't know what to do with it. So God is just trying to tell you that why you are avoiding what you know you want to do. There is that one thing you want to do, but you keep thinking people will not like it, people will think you're weird, your family will say you're weird. Why don't you just do it? I mean, so many times I will post my own vlog. I will literally be seeing 500k views like this. And I'm like, well, for that girl, they 500k views, but she. I whenever I go and do that thing. Hello, 2K views, hey, 2K views, hey. Nobody will tell me. So there is actually something called your thing. Yeah. If you avoid your thing, you can flop. It's just like what you said, there's now I can get an F. There's that I love there, especially when you're doing it so easily and you're like, oh my god, I'm on a roll, I'm getting you can.
Yeah, definitely.
You can do.
Yeah.
So you have to know yourself.
Because I've seen like I used to tell people like I think COVID was like TikTok era, and I knew like a lot of creators.
How they did afterward was bad. It was bad. So you can do.
It was me. I think I officially joined social media. Was in 2023. I was never really a social media girl. I'm more like a book. Let me read. Honestly, that's that person I am. So when I joined social media and I started I would always try to somehow find research in every little thing. Maybe this is me being a content writer kind of thing. And I just realized many of things that started then. I started researching a lot of content creators recently, and I just realized like you guys are catching up to those TikTokers already. Like we that started like 2024, like a lot of people are catching up to.
They're dipping so bad. And I think that one is even a story for another day.
Yeah, it is.
That one is.
It's a long.
Yeah,
it's a long gist. It's a long gist.
They are posting. They are doing what they used to do that used to work. Yeah. It's about being able to evolve.
God bless you. That's the word. That's the word.
Because the truth is, the amount of people that DM'd me to continue my daily content, if I took their advice, I won't evolve. Yeah. So sometimes it's okay, just be a Rihanna. Let people beg you for that thing and just move on.
Yeah, I agree.
It keeps you new, fresh. The audience grows with you. When I was in school, the things I talk about, it's not the same thing I talk about now. Like even earlier this year, like the way I would say content, even the way I would wear there was a time I was always in pajamas. I feel like I've always been so on Instagram. Yeah. But the time I was in pajamas, my bonnets, well now I'm getting to a point where my audience like, you're always going out now. My audience knew when I was a stay-at-home baby. Everybody knew I used to stay at home a lot. Now suddenly I'm going out more. So let your audience grow with you. Stop stop being so greedy to milk something because it's working for you. There needs to be that balance. That okay, I'm now a mom. Think like my mom. I'm now a grandma. How to take care of your teeth when they fall out.
Oh,
You
that's
just
good.
change.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
good.
your personal brand. So make sure it's something you enjoy.
All right, so we've heard from our finance. You dropped a lot of tea, just one question. So I hope we are learning from it. All right.
Yeah.
So moving on. Now your content style is creative.
Mhm.
So how do you come up with your content, your scripts, your shoots? Shooting with different angles. Do you use scripts beforehand, or how do you come up with your entire content?
Okay, so this question will apply to existing and have been posting content creators. But if you're just starting out, you should have. Let me tell you my process.
Okay.
The worst you ever see. I don't have one. I used to have when I started, but in fact, the more I go, except if maybe it's for a brand deal, or I intentionally want to just promote something or something, most of them are like, my day will go on, then I'll watch it as if I was a stranger, and then I'll give commentary based on how I feel about the video. That is how I do majority of my
Girl,
talks.
this is the first time I'm hearing that.
I usually go scriptless. I only use script when, oh my god, my man, ChatGPT, when it knows my script. I've submitted any videos that has like about 200k views. I've submitted the script to ChatGPT. It knows it. So I tell it to sometimes give me scripts when there's nothing in my brain and I want to post today. I'll just describe it. Like there was a video like girl even for my first wedding. Was ChatGPT and I did like 360 views, 360k. So ChatGPT is now my man in terms of creating scripts. But the actual process is you need to have if you're a voiceover vlog person, you need to have you just need to have the content. That's the advice I have for anybody doing vlogs. Just make sure to get the content. That's the one thing you cannot go back in time to fix. There are many times I wish I got a clip of something. Be shameless. When you're outside, just film. Then when you get better, instead of you to now start filming random things, you get more. Like for instance, instead of just filming like this, I now do like this. I do like this. Before you know, when you're comparing, editing does the trick. When you're comparing everything together, you have a very nice, different angle vlog. But most of the time, when you're living your life, you don't plan what's going to happen for the day. Especially when you are actually becoming busy. You don't know. The whole personal brand is that everybody knows that. Oh, my name is Daniela. I have a podcast. I'm a writer. That is your story. That is constant. Okay. But today you can wake up and your food fell down. You can wake up and rain is falling. You can wake up and your landlord brought pepper. It can be anything. So just film. But when you get better, instead of just film like an amateur, you can only tell an amateur from a professional in the way they're able to now give you. Like for instance, people will just do like this. No, 0.5 and like this. When you are going to like tell your friends to do like this.
Okay.
So many things are just use your sense and just try to switch up and take multiple angles of that. But
I think you can also learn angles on YouTube, right?
You can learn angles, but mostly like just so one thing I would advise about one thing that breaks my heart. I'm not the best teacher to sit down on stage, but one thing that sometimes pushes me to want to teach is that why are people making content so hard?
That's the thing. I think we overthink this content.
We overthink content.
Yeah.
Content is like the people you become a content creator and you forget that before you're a content creator, you were a viewer that mindlessly scrolls and on your phone. So the painful part you are creating for those mindless people.
Okay.
Nobody wants to be watching content except if your audience are people that follow you for being a content creator that talks about content creation. Most of the time, these are people that genuinely don't know that you're a content creator. You're watching your story, or maybe that's just how it is for me. Like you will just be watching and I'm like, call me to resign from my job. You're not thinking of, oh my god, you are thinking, oh my god, this is this girl's life. And I think that's what really makes you stand out, and that's what really makes you grow. That people be like, how are you growing so fast? It's just don't think about the content. Be a human being. What would you watch? Would you genuinely just watch content? Like, you don't know this girl before. Will you run up and be like, let me support this girl's content creation? You're on social media, you are scrolling, you have 1 billion videos to watch. You are busy. As a scroller, you are busy. Like, all you need to do, the difference between someone that has 1 million views and someone that has 1,000 views is that more people decide to stay on that 1 million views video and more people decide to scroll by. And social media will first of all release your videos to like 4,000, 1,000 people and they'll see how they act. That way they'll used to think they're going to push your video or not. So just remember that you're a human being, they are human beings. So that's why sometimes the most unaesthetic, weird videos go viral.
Like I watch Facebook
because we are
videos and I'm
human
like,
beings. At the end of the day, nobody wakes up saying, oh my god, I want to watch content. If nobody says that, you're like, oh, I'm mindlessly scrolling again. You're looking for dopamine, you're looking for stories, you're looking to get inspired, many people don't have, unlike real life where everybody's serious, as a content creator you have a goal, your viewers don't. You have to give them a goal immediately they see your video. Like for instance now, that's why sometimes people sometimes go like, why did you mention your age? Me, whenever the actual process, I can't lie that I don't have a process, but the actual process before I actually film is I just tell myself what do I want people to feel. I think about that first, then I now backtrack, everything else just falls in place. So sometimes I'm just sitting and I'm like, as I'm scrolling on social media right now, nobody's talking about this. Like, nobody's giving me this. So it's almost like I'm actually creating the things I wish I saw on social media so that means I can now come back and watch my own video as a viewer. Because I used to be an addicted chronic TikTok scroller. Like, TikTok was my, for a year, TikTok would have paid me for scrolling. So it just got to a point where I was just like, oh, everybody keeps doing, hey guys, hey. I was like, I want if somebody it's my money, because it was either people will be like, hey guys, or the rich people are like, hi. There's nobody like me saying, hey guys. There's nobody like me saying, hey guys, in the most unaesthetic house. It's always the people that already have the aesthetic. So I just got bored of not saying myself or what I wanted online, and that was what made me start creating. So never think about content except if you have zero passion for it. That's the only. If you have zero passion for it, you plan to only do it for a short while, cash out and go. Maybe you want to buy followers, I don't know. Then, I mean, feel free, do the robotic stuff. But if you want to spend time in it, start from human being. It's like a human being. Like, act, but you get like, let yourself be. Don't overthink it. If you won't watch it, nobody will.
Yeah, definitely.
So, there's that.
All right, we've got that from her. So, being unique in your own way, find your own voice in your content, and you can just ask yourself, what do I want to see? What do I want to see myself doing? And you can, see the truth is, someone once said, everybody's already doing everything. Lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
There's always going to be new ideas.
It's a lie
Like, that's the biggest lie.
I've seen so many creators that when I was in school, I used to look up to them. I used to think I would never graduate faster than them. And it's so real. I'm like, oh my god, this person is on this page. And I'm not trying to be that person.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like I realize how much is human beings. The same amount of people that are saying this person, but they choose you.
Yeah.
If you have more followers than this person, they just choose you for a reason. So
just there are many things you can do.
Yeah.
So moving on to our next question. Have you worked as a content creator for a client before? And if yes, how do you package your services to them?
Okay, good question. So I often work as not just a content creator, but a content creator ex-influencer.
Okay.
Because I think there is a difference.
Yeah,
I've seen people. So content creation purely, I don't do content creation purely as a service. I will still end up posting. I will still talk to my audience to kind of influence them to buy or do something with your service. So I don't even do pure UGC. Like I don't just do the pure UGC. There always has to be the terminal
Inside.
sprinkle inside. So I would say content creation ex-influencer because I actually consider myself an influencer.
Definitely.
Everybody's actually an influencer. So people just do it on a larger scale.
Yeah.
You could influence me to buy this dress and you don't even have a platform. You get
Yeah.
Everybody's an influencer. That's what we don't realize. So some people just do it on a bigger scale. So yeah, so the content creation ex-influencer, as I said, I never pitched brands. But I quickly came to realize that there is already a ready market for what I do.
Okay.
Because people are so leaned into my lifestyle that it's like, that's thing that you put your laptop on, where did they sell it?
Yeah.
That thing, that you're cutting. Oh my god, that your dress. Like the last time I posted a vlog for my page, they almost
I
dragged.
like
Like
that dress.
someone said, will you tell us where you got this dress, or should we drag you first? I was like, okay, sorry. So there's any already market for it, and the brands that get it. Brands kind of know. So getting brands, to be honest, as long as you are doing what you love and you're able to give value, that one is not hard at all. I can tell you this for a fact. Charge well, like seriously, charge well. Always charge more than you think other people are charging. I get inspired by other people. Like if I see you're charging 300, I suddenly want to charge 600. And I am okay with the rejection. I am okay.
Yeah, I think at this point you need to be less.
My ego allows me to drink Gary if it gets to it. Like I'll be drinking Gary while saying no. A brand one reached out to me that I should come and do 400K. I was like, okay, fine, bye. Next day, like, I'll do 2 videos. I said no. Even big brands, like you're like, oh, sometimes I will see a brand, I'm like, oh my god, I've been loving, I want to work with these people, and then they just bring, I'm like, no. One day they will be at like your feet.
Yeah, definitely.
They will be. They'll ask you for invoice. You won't say they'll call you. Please now, because brands that have treated me right, I know how they will chase you. They're like, man.
You're like, man,
they will chase you when they just feel like you're worth it.
You mean they're like, man?
Yes, and I feel like I kind of give the same energy to everything. I'm like, if you don't have to try too hard.
Yeah.
If you are that girl, you are that girl. So that's what keeps you in the game, and that's what keeps you growing. Don't Desperation will keep you down. 1 year later, you will look back and you're not even enjoying your life. Right now, that quick 50K they give you used to buy your own. What can remain? Especially, I think maybe it's also because of how expensive things are for me. I just came to realize, I was like, okay, if this brand collect give me 100K and I collect it, okay. By the time I'm going back home, by the time I leave this place to go back to my house, and I buy data and I buy 1 or 2 things, it's finished. And brands don't care if they pay you 2K or 500 million. They'll stretch it the same way. Oh, they'll ask for the same revisions.
That makes sense.
You would go through the same contracts, the same briefs, the same everything. So just charge well.
One thing I just thought before, when you're negotiating big things, I think just through desperation, they will.
Just throw it away.
Desperation makes you accept
Just throw it
the
away.
most crazy
Just
type
throw
of
it
deals.
away. And it's all about being Lulu. Like, even if you're in the worst stage of your life, like I can be crying right now that I don't have 2K in my account, and someone will still fall and like, you know, and I'm continue crying. So you do the thing, you say, you know, you continue crying because a bad day is not a bad life.
Yeah.
In the biggest picture, you're still that girl. Well, you just happen to not have it right now.
Exactly.
I'm trying to. Well, the bigger picture, you're still that girl. So that's what you're able to maintain. Like, people call me a Nepo baby. It's so funny. Like, you guys don't know me. Like, you guys don't
Why
know.
would you say yeah?
Because first I quit my job, people are like, oh, leave I alone. I saw a lot of comments who were like, oh, leave I alone. I'm like,
See, you know
guys
this
don't
fitting
know.
job. Let's leave it to the end of the segment. We are going to explain. She's going to explain everything.
Oh my god.
She's going to explain everything.
Okay.
No problem. So you guys need to watch to the end of the video if you want to hear this gist.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the challenges you faced, in your content creation journey?
Okay, challenges. Number 1, Instagram monetization.
I think we need to post it. We need to tag Instagram here because what the heck?
So traumatizing. That was the most traumatizing part. And there is nothing as traumatizing as when you almost get desperate to pay people. As a fully learned person that knows it actually doesn't work that way, but you get to a point where people are like, don't worry, give me 500K and I'll bring back your account and you're considering it. That's when you know you are in the trenches. Because you know that this is actually not rocket science. If there is a team in there, that person too will still have to go through a team. So, whether another person they give you money or not, the team sometimes might not still be able to get your account back. So, it doesn't matter if you pay them money. Just say that I'm sorry, we tried out. What do you want to do?
Give us refunds.
They play. I saw that. I even almost got harassed in the process. It was like, what's over? There was one person I was like, oh, I'll help you. I picked up the call and the guy was shirtless.
Oh my god. Everywhere.
Bottom barrel. And that's when So yeah, the biggest one was losing my account. Another challenge is personal comparison.
Yeah.
All of you creating content will face comparison. It's such a huge world on the internet. There are so many reasons to compare, especially when you're trying to do better. Comparison actually comes when you're trying to do better.
Yeah, definitely.
When you're trying to do better, you suddenly see all your lack, all the places, all the areas where you're not doing enough, where you're not doing well. So comparison is one thing. Number 2 is just life. Like sometimes when life throws itself at me, because I'm a lifestyle creator, sometimes I don't want to dull my page by complaining too much about my life and its lifestyle. So that one also draws me back generally. But I think because of how much I love content, that's the funny time my mindset. Because of how much I love content, it's just like when you love your child or your man so much that if they are offending you, probably don't know. Like if maybe I wrote down all the things that because I know a lot of content creators complain. But I guess the reason why I don't think I've been through a lot is because I'm doing it out of pure love. I don't see the flaws. Like I can't. Love is blind. I can't see what content is doing to me or not.
So you need to love content.
You need to love it a lot because even when I get a lot of nerves, you almost work with a brand, you get nerves, you get a lot of nerves, you will send red card tire, you will send red card, but still, it's still like, I'll still wake up one day and still rest, I'll still do my thing. So it's, I think, I don't know how bad, I don't see it. I don't see the bad thing because it was a form of, I think content has paid its dues because it was a form of expression
for you,
for me. So as long as I'm able to express myself, I was fine. I don't think I've been through a lot.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you face all of these things. I think for me, I would even say my mind is being self-conscious of everything. Oh, is this fine? Oh, is this thing? I think when you overthink content, you just end up not doing it. Because I genuinely went to delete videos. Just me. I deleted videos.
Do you drink?
No,
I'm serious. Like I'm just gonna get very unhinged. If you do drink, I was gonna say I had a friend that was kind of like high, and that was what made him post his content.
Oh my God.
sometimes you just have to be in that state of mind. Like sometimes you just have to, because
Just
your
effort.
overthinking doesn't exist. It only exists because you decided to make it exist.
Yeah.
So maybe you have to, at least for a few times,
Do effort and just
do have and like you get. So that was a new dream. Maybe if you're no more than when you're outside with your friends, you're just like, oh, post.
Yeah, I think so. That
Because
makes sense.
it's only you that sees it. Like everybody else doesn't see what you're seeing. So you will keep holding yourself back. And another thing that inspires me is that this AI is actually a
Very
whole
helpful,
revolution, right? AI has made me realize that the social media that we know it to be can go one day. Is it there you will not post?
That's true.
You know, be like, oh my
Oh, I wish I did it.
I posted. So why don't you just press now?
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
So,
like you don't even own the platform. And okay, I have resilience because I've been taking off it twice. So, but you don't own the platform. So sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I
Just
get
do
that.
it, and at least someone at home remembers you. You did something for someone somewhere. Someone, and I think that's it. I've gone to that point now where I hear it, even in person. So all my years, okay, well, just 1 year, all my 1 year of putting things out is finally starting to make sense, because the more important things, people are like, oh my god, you inspired me to start. It's like, oh, really? Okay.
She inspired me to start, so trust me, I was also inspired.
Right? So that's where it starts to matter. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you monetize content?
Okay. So monetizing content is something that I have taken it upon myself, especially this period, to learn. Here is why. It's the same way I said that it was either rich people talk softly or people that were like me were talking like or acting some type of way. It's the same way monetizing is like, is either you were all these soft girlies that had affiliate links and this and that, or you were just straight up teaching and you will make money from your teaching.
Yeah.
Like, what if you can't talk to the camera like me? What if you don't have something to sell immediately? So I am not the best coach for monetizing outside of brand deals, but I have made money monetizing out of brand deals. And one thing I want to say is, number one, monetize something. Anything. Because when I kept trying to make sense of what to monetize, I wouldn't have started. So what I did was that a lot of people, that's another thing, just look at what a lot of people probably talk about in your comment section.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, people love my editing style. And my editing style, I didn't learn it. I did this because I don't have ADHD, but that's how my brain is wired. I want to see things change every 2 seconds. I just want to see things change.
Okay, different clips.
Different data. So everyone's like, well, how do you edit? And at first I was like, I can't monetize this. Because my brain, I was like, it doesn't fit me. It's not me. Like, Tamara is... Then I just decided to launch something. And I made sales. I made like $500 or something.
Makes sense.
But I ran out. But I didn't continue because I saw that and I started hating. I was like, oh, this is so cringe. This is not me. This is not me. Now, here's the thing. What I want to now do instead is that we human beings, we overthink everything. Who said that? Do you know that what will pay you more is when somebody just like you comes out and monetizes it in their own way. Just like this Paramount babe. Everybody talks about things and then she just randomly came out and started doing it. And
I love her. I love
even
her.
At Ife.
Yeah.
Even at Ife, they started doing things now.
Yeah, but one thing is that the bashing that comes with those type of
Even
things.
Paramount too, because you don't
gets
know
bashing.
exactly. So the truth,
I go to a
the
comment section, I'm
truth
like,
is, the truth is, that's why doing your own thing, no page.
yeah.
Because when you pass for get past last night, you go and sleep, you wake up and then you continue. So you get. So me too, I used to be the people that were overthinking monetization. But then I realized, I was like, if I can promote a brand that I don't know their beginning, their ending, their reason, their why, I don't even, sometimes I've not even used the product that much, even if I love it, yet I will talk about it. Why can't I just use that same thing? That, okay, people need this thing, I need money. Why can't I just sell? That's what monetization is. You don't have to build, wanting to build like a brand out of it and a business out of it. Why don't you just try monetizing stuff? Just try to sell something. As Mimi said, I was like, me also. One day I wanted to sleep. I saw that I'm not 30K for this. I'm like, eh? Everybody should bring their money. Yeah. Bring your money. So so I have monetized, and the reason why I feel like I didn't continue was because I didn't monetize it in my way. I monetized it in a way that my brain said monetization. So you have to probably find another English that fits you. So what me I've called it now is that I'm just like, oh, I tell myself I have all the money I want. If I wasn't getting any money,
okay,
what would I still do for people? Monetize that. So people have asked me, and I didn't know that my editing was such a video. I took randomly on a random 2 a.m. I said, if you want to learn how to edit, fill this form.
I saw it.
I ended up with like 270 people. I said, you guys are this serious? Imagine everybody to bring 1K. That's 270K. Do you get? So sometimes it's you that doesn't see yourself in that light. It doesn't mean people don't see that. So if everybody asking you, Daniel, how do you have this? Just say, hey guys, do you want this thing? Buy. And if they don't buy, it's from there you will now be able to figure out, oh, it's in my advert, it's in my messaging, it's in my people. Do I have little reach? How can I make it? Should I go to the market and start dancing? You can just find other ways. Well, so
I think your advice even worked well for me because I remember, like, with LinkedIn now. LinkedIn is my G now, so I had the audience on LinkedIn, and a lot of people were like, why do you write? Because I post what I write. I'm a content writer, by the way, for those that didn't. So I post my work on it. And people were like, oh, I like your writing style. How do you write? How do you write? How do you write? And you know what? I was actually legit teaching people for free. I'm like, come on, what's that? Come on, what's that? Do you know how many hours I spent? What's that? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create a course. So I created a course, but I didn't know how to push it out there. Like it's still in my cellar. Like I just left it. Like when I have the time for this course, I'll actually. And I'm still trying to find my way.
Maybe the way you packaged it. So sometimes when your mind wants you to do something, it does it in such a you style manner, but then your second mind forces you to package it in a way like you're someone else. That messaging doesn't align anymore. For instance, that's why I say monetization is the art of making money. Let me tell you why. There was one time I created a consultation ask me anything link. I was expecting me to get, because of my status as anything, I was expecting to get very serious. Actually, it's people that want to talk to me that are booking the calls.
Do you understand? Like, I feel like
at some point I was even making more money than the cost that I put outside. Because that was slightly more expensive and I would still get bookings on Hinge. And I'm like, why did you book? Like, I just want to hear from you. And I'm like, so the same, if you're stressing monetization, then what should, sorry, girls doing OFC.
Yeah, okay.
Then what?
Okay.
They don't even have, they just have the mindset that monetization is the art of making money. What can bring you money? That is the monetization, voila. But if you're like thinking, oh my god, I have to give value, the monetization. I think monetization is such a word, just like saying name. She's so, it puts you in this state of mind. Why don't you just say, what is something that I'll do for free, but at some point I'll do it for free. I'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm already tired. If you want to do it, bring money. Just do it like that. So as people are asking you, Daniela, how do I write? Why don't you first of all help them write first before you even package you a course? You can even do WhatsApp call with them and tell them that, see, I don't have time today. Will you bring 10K? Before you know, it will make sense as to how to package it well. But if you start from the packaging,
straight up,
you're starting from it. You don't even know what you're doing. You're not proud of it. You can't iterate what you did not do. It's someone else's idea.
Yeah.
So this world, we are human beings, so we are creators. Like, just the same way I was worried one time that I wasn't doing my daily content. My sister said, you're the only one doing daily content on the entire world the way you do it. Before you did it, people didn't know it existed. But when you did it, people wanted it. People decided to copy me.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
If I didn't do, so it's almost like I did it out of thin air. You can
do
things out of thin air. It doesn't have to be done before. In fact, the less like it has been done before, the more it has the Daniela factor. Like nobody can replicate what you're doing, right? So just the same way, someone created YouTube. Their parents would have been telling you don't have sense. Like, how will you eat? Mr. Beast.
Oh my god, that guy is
So that's one thing I said. I like to look at huge creators. So that whenever I'm like, oh my god, how would I reach 100K? I'm like, with this foolish. Look at someone that's 300K. So can you shut up? Yeah, because creators that are slightly bigger than you, they'll give you pressure, give you comparison. But creators that are so big, like even if you cannot be like them yet, they give you only inspiration. If I see Mr. Beast, I can never be like, oh my god, I feel inspired. But if I look at someone that's 100K and is doing lifestyle, I'll probably feel like, oh, I have to copy this person to do this. But if I see someone like maybe Alia's face, I get inspired. I'm like, oh my god, I can do this. So that's it. Like, so overthinking generally just kills you. Just done 30, 40, 50, and you've not done what you want to do. So.
Alright, so I hope we're learning from you because even me, I feel like after this, I need to repackage it and stop overthinking.
You need to let yourself be. You're using the wrong words. You need to let yourself be. You need to let yourself be. Stop doing the usual. We've seen it. What do you want to do in your life? Maybe when social media just started, hey guys, come with me. But now everybody has seen it.
Yeah, everybody's
What does well on social media is one thing. Cognitive dissonance. Your brain can't comprehend why this thing is this. So when people started doing TikTok dances, our brains could not understand why someone is getting 20K likes, 300K likes for dance. But now we've seen dance. Your brain can now autocomplete.
Yeah.
Anything your brain cannot autocomplete, when AI just came out, our brain could not autocomplete. Now it's normal. Now the thing has actually even went to autocomplete. It's in an extremely poor person online. Or that
I think it's
cognitive dissonance that
because on Facebook now I think like this very poor people are getting monetized.
Yes, if you get to a point, they will stop getting monetized. You know why? Our brain can now autocomplete.
Yeah.
So people could not autocomplete, seeing somebody just dress the way they want to dress, say what they did for the day, laugh at the most random things. Like cognitive dissonance is someone saying, "Hey guys, I just made the best boiling water ever." Your brain is like, you were expecting
something.
So now you must watch it.
Yeah.
Because now you must watch it. So cognitive dissonance, meaning that there is your brain sees the world a certain way. Because when I said coming me to resign from, people were like,
why are we coming with you to
why
resign? Why are you resigning in the first
everybody
place?
says come me to get my new job, come me to
You're going to
it was like this girl's sick. So cognitive dissonance is very interesting because that's actually mostly what you need to go viral every single time. Just cognitive. Sometimes I'm cooking yam and anything can go viral. I'm cooking yam and I'll be like, I've never touched it before in like 3 months. They're like, why are you telling us?
Yeah.
There's just that thing. It's just like why? So the things that actually do well are actually the most basic human nature. When you start to do too much, you start to make it less accessible. Only smart people can relate to you. Only people working in tech can relate to you. Only people working in Lagos or no.
I heard this advice. I don't know if it's just like me.
Yeah.
I heard someone say, just assume everybody stupid.
Seriously, but that's why I said that I see everybody
Yeah,
as
it
they
was
didn't
just
really go to
that
school,
way,
like,
yeah.
and it's fine because even us, and I say it because of as smart as I am, I guess. So when I'm going to bed and I'm scrolling on TikTok, I don't want to watch any smart person.
Yeah. I think it was doing one.
I don't wanna watch
it just came to my head. I assume everybody stupid and just
Yeah, like I don't want to watch a smart person, so I want someone that breaks it down. Instead of saying, so this is the phases of postpartum. When I gave birth to my child, I hated it. Now I'm sad. Now I am sad. Let me give you examples of how you can actually spice up little things here. So let's say you're like, tell me what you say. Tell me what you did today.
I woke up, I worked on my content writing things, jobs that I had, dressed up and I sat, gisted, watched few videos and I read a book.
Okay. So like that's very autocompletable. Especially when you're like, oh my god, come with me, I'll the life of
A podcast.
no. These are things that could keep coming. Sometimes it's not what you say, sometimes it's who you are. Let's say you're a randomly white girl. Say, come with me to go to my office in Yaba. That is cognitive dissonance. White person, yeah, white girl in Yaba. Basic human things. Let me tell you another thing that could let us say you're like, come with me to my very own podcast studio, and the next day we are seeing you entering this massive building. If you don't know cognitive dissonance, you will say, come with me to my 6-figure building, and we are seeing the 6-figure building, we are scrolling away. But if you're like, come with me to the smallest building I've ever been, and we're still like, I am sad. I am sad. Or come with me to sell my dad's property to travel abroad, and we are still doing the property. We are sad. So you can make the smallest things seem interesting by just twisting our brains a little too. Exaggerate the truth, pour water on the truth, match that.
Yeah, just
ruin
match
the
it down.
truth.
Yeah, I get you.
Ruin the truth. Because the only reason why I went around with my dinner was that I was like, so I had everybody can see I didn't have it.
Yeah.
That was why I was even shocked it would go viral because me I would have easily clocked that was intentional cognitive dissonance. But I've gotten so good at it that people don't even know I'm still there look. But they don't realize it. People think I'm no longer doing it. But I still get steady views. Why? Because it's just something about cognitive dissonance. You just know that the person watching is a human being and they're about to scroll because the thing is about to be another predictable until you shock them.
So before we move on, please do not forget to subscribe. This is part of it. Tell you subscribe, like, leave a comment.
Yeah.
We would also drop the IG of our guest. We'll also drop our Instagram IG in the description. So follow a beautiful baby girl here. Like, comment, everything. So this is the way to encourage us. Can you share a successful brand deal that you've what's a successful collaboration with a brand that you've done? Can you share your experience in it?
Okay, so that's in what sense? They gave me my money or I gave them their results.
This thing now, what money? I think one thing that inspires people is money. So let's do money first.
Okay, so I've had a couple. So if it's about money, every brand deal that I've done, I got paid well. That's one thing. That's why I did it in the first place.
Okay.
So if success, you have to measure success in your own way. I think I measure success in the results again for the brand, and that's funny because sometimes you get by results I don't even mean likes of views. I mean, did they translate? Did they get them? So every single brand you have done has kind of been successful in terms of the results. But in terms of the money or the brand itself, I think I also measure success with the kind of brand I work with, because I don't like to do all over things. Like, I like to work with certain kind of brand. So as I said, I've worked with bigger brands, and I think number one, if I'm being honest with you, I can't lie, there's something that associations come to play in. I think even though I just started, technically, you have to go on body, if you're lucky enough, go on body with creators that really do well. And I naturally have my sister, I naturally have this person, this person, this person. So even if I don't show up in the same videos with them, I think I learn what they do. So success does not know face. Getting monetized, growing does not know face. But as long as you're able to do that thing that you need to do, it's just like if you put rice on fire to cook. Whether or not you intentionally do this or you sleepwalk to when school's on fire, you will still cook. So you just need to find out and be able to know what is required to get certain brands. And which in my case as a lifestyle vlogger, number one, they'll be telling that, oh my god, you can say that's why some people even got shocked how quickly some creators will meet me like that and genuinely shocked. I'm like, why are you shocked? And I think for me it's normalized that within less than 5 months of creating content, I started getting monetized. I got my first brand deal. For me, it's so normal because I just happen to literally do all the required things, which is you have to, number one, have your audience, show up authentically, tell stories. Don't just say, hey guys, come with me to cook. Why are you cooking? Hey guys, my mother-in-law gave me about my baby, so I'm cooking this night. To be aside. That's the story. Then number two, do quality content. Quality is not only in the aesthetic, it's also in the way you do it. For instance, that way people love my editing. That editing itself, I didn't realize there was actually a form of quality because some people might not edit that way, right? So brands probably, in the brand's end, they have a requirement for the kind of content they want. They will go and look for someone that does that kind of content. So I happen to do that kind of content. So yeah, you just have to do quality content. So whether it's some people's quality is very, very aesthetic. Some people's form of quality is very, very funny. Some people is very, very something, very, very educational, very, very this. We're able to do that quality plus storytelling plus consistency. You will get those brand deals. They need you. One more thing, add something creator on your bio. Very important. I feel like when I added lifestyle and beauty content creator, that same week I got emails. Oh, really? I think they just search sometimes.
Oh, so SEO.
So that one too.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think my mind doesn't have anything creator. So well, will I really categorize myself as a creator?
Yeah, creator if you're creator content.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can change it anytime. I've changed what I am. Sometimes sometimes to say 5 shots away and put there. Just put things for you. Just continue. Okay. I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
So that it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, I love this. So this is my baby now.
Yeah.
This is my baby now.
Yeah.
All right. So the final question for the day. Okay. What is the next step for Tammy Lorraine?
I even miss if I'm asking myself that question. I'm asking myself that question. But one thing I can say is so the only reason I've come as far as I've come, because I don't really deep my own life. One of the things I know that I take myself very seriously, but I also don't take myself that seriously. So I've never had like a plan or anything like that. But one thing I remain being is a valuable person. I feel uncomfortable when I'm not giving value. If it is content I want to do, I want so as opera second, because I recently started seeing soporific. Damn, she's so smart. Like, no one has to be billionaire. So next best step every single day, and I'm a global citizen and I'm God's baby. In the sense that I am not a very traditional person. Like sometimes there's just this weird feeling that I am not even considering anything traditional. I don't have any clear paths. I don't know what's next. Yet I can just tell that something is coming next. And I always proactively work on something. I always see my content, I'm like, it's time to upgrade, it's time to change, it's time to. So the more you're just focusing more on value, improving yourself, I suddenly started to do more courses. And now I've supported with a lot of academies and this and that and this, and I'm just doing it. As I said, pretend you have all the money in the world and you're just that commodity. Just keep doing something, and that is all I am going to be doing. Like, what do you do for work? I don't know. I do my best. I do my best.
I think that's the best answer right now.
That's the best answer. I do my best because people think I'm crazy. Like, they're like, you're resigning and you want to move. You definitely have money, and I'm like,
why did you resign? Because I think a lot of people want to answer this question. Why did you resign?
I just didn't know. Okay, so I just wanted to go in. I was just feeling so clogged in space. I can be a very spiritual person and not just about religion, but I listen to my body a lot. I listen to my mind a lot. When I just feel choked somewhere, and not because of the money, not because I was not wanted to go and make more money and this one not going to allow me. That's a lot of people think. People are like, oh, Gen Z is when it's more discomfort, so instead of to juggle 2 jobs or live on. That's not what's doing you. In fact, if I had to juggle 2 jobs, I'd be more excited than I was in that row. I was not that excited. I don't know. I woke up because they wanted me to wake up. I did not look forward to what I was going to do that week. It was like and that's such a bad way to live your life. That's why I say that, and I don't know what I want to do in my life, but I know what I don't want to do in my life. I don't want to wake up every day, and I'm not even interested in being the best employee you have. If they tell me that give us 2 things, is that 2 things I will give you? That's the point I got to.
Oh.
That's why I stopped working. That's all.
Did that particular content, did you have a fallback on your company? Like, people
So I did the normal route.
Okay.
I did 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks normally. And the funny thing is that the night I just realized I wanted to resign, I resigned that midnight. I sent a resignation letter at midnight so that I won't take back my words the next day. Because I knew it was a vibes thing.
I like your lifestyle.
I knew it was a vibes thing, so I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna be fine. And honestly, the worst thing that can happen to any human being is to die.
As long as your life, you
As
can.
long as
you
you're
can push it.
alive, and
You can
I'm making myself like,
So why are you moving out?
oh, I think it was a growth thing. I think I started to get very complacent. So I'm grateful for my growth, but it feels like, what if I was alone? What would I be doing differently? Like, you will never know until you try.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I've always been a genuinely deeply adventurous person, but I really let fear get the better of me many times growing up. There are many things I wanted to do growing up, but I didn't let myself. I said, then I did not know better. Now that I'm fully grown, what I want to do, I'll do. I will do it. As I was trying to say in this one, as I said, I would rather do what I want to do, that I believe in myself. I'll be drinking Gary while crying and thinking about the next move, and stay somewhere where I feel like I could have done better. Then I will now start to hate on people who are doing what they want to do, because that's what makes you very resentful and jealous. That's why it's pity people that comment hate the comments. Maybe they didn't do what they wanted to do, and sometimes
so
they
now
just
you're
don't
not
know
doing
better.
it, and
They'll feel bad because if you want to live your life, let's say for instance now you genuinely want to just be doing talking drum, but you're too scared because you're like they will laugh at you and you never got an answer. You want baby, you've also you've tried your best. Your child must say, hi mom, I want to start sewing, I want to drop out of school. Do you know you will almost hate that? Even if you love your child, there'll just be that envy, and that's why sometimes African parents tend to get envious of children. And they will express it through trying to discourage you or hate on you. It's because they didn't do what they wanted to do, because their parents didn't tell them that it was possible. When you grow older, you realize that this life is still the same. Like whether you make a billion, a trillion, 1 naira, 10,000 naira, we will die. How you feel when you're much older and everybody's now incapable of working is what matters the most. If you enjoy your life, or if you spend 50 years in a corporate job that paid you a certain amount of money, and you just man, you're not hating on your children. So
Alright, yeah, that makes sense. So that's, you've all heard the answer. If anybody asks again why is Tabula resigning, I don't want to hear any comments.
yeah.
Alright, so thank you.
Thank
very,
you for
very
having
much.
me.
Like I was so when I told you, oh, please can you be on, and you answered me, I was just like, oh, this is my girl.
No,
This is my girl.
I'm down. I've always wanted to.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much for this experience. So we've come to the end of today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. Now, it's still this point where I tell you, do not forget to subscribe, and like, and comment, and share. And yes, like I said before, we'll be dropping the, profiles of Instagrams or TikTok and YouTube links of
handles,
or handles of our guests today. You'd also follow us on Retalk Ella on Instagram, Retalk Ella on TikTok. So thank you and bye.
Bye.